Hi everyone, Sean Bateman here with you again. I'd like to do my first ever video review here on YouTube, and believe it or not, I want to review Chikara Pro's Season 10 finale called High Noon. It has, like it says on here, it says, it's Icarus for Craig Iron, Mike Quackenbush against Eddie Kingston. Also on the bottom it says for championship between Mike Quackenbush and Eddie Kingston, and it has the final match between Greenland and Tursus. If you check out Wikipedia on this event, I'll tell you the story of the what happened that's culminating up to this pay-per-view, and well, I'm gonna give you my review about each match that happened at this historic this historic event. It was the first internet pay-per-view for Chikara, and it was in the historic ECW arena, and and some of these matches had so many great each. There was like a few good matches in this pay-per-view, like the pre-show match between El Generico and Jigsaw, which both have faced each other in their RDV qualifier from I think 2009 King of Trios, and that match was almost 8 minutes of awesomeness, and Jigsaw won that match with a beautiful diving double stomp to win the match. It was, to me, I give it out 5 stars, 4.5. And now for the show, it was between the Colony, the Fire Ants, and Vulture Ants, against the brother tag team known as the Young Bucks, or Matt Jackson and his brother Nick Jackson, who was matched by Marty Jannetty at that event. And to me, that was what I mean, a grade A hard fought tag team match. It was involving high flying action. It involved great mat wrestling and amazing double team moves. It reminds me of the olden times of the WWE, when we saw the Hart Foundation facing off against the Rockers. It was almost like that. And both teams had 2 points, and one team will get 3 points, while the other will be knocked down to 0, because in Chikara, if you get 3 points in a row, if you win 3 matches, you can get a tag team title match at any given time before you lose those points. And the winner of that match was the Colony, and they cashed in at a few weeks later and lost the title match against Team Fifth, or Friends in Similar Tights. And I never seen that match, but I heard some good reviews about that match. Up now, Theodore Ray against Jacob Hammermeyer. And to me, that match was a nice nod to the Battle of the Sexes, and it was pretty decent. And for my 5 stars for the Colony Young Bucks match, I get 4.75 out of 5. For Theodore against Jacob Hammermeyer, we've seen Jacob Hammermeyer trying to cheat by choking the Queen of Wrestling with 2 different ties and choking, but Sarah Ray, being a great wrestler, she can destroy you from any angle. Hell, she can make you tap from a hammerlock. And believe it or not, this pay-per-view was done on her birthday, and the fans were chanting, "Sarah's gonna kill you," and happy birthday to the Queen of Wrestling. And during the match, she pulled back Jacob's finger, and the fans were chanting, "Tap, tap, tap." And now, in that match, out of 5 stars, I give it 3, because it was a nice moral victory for women. And now for match 3, was a a grudge match that ended all grudge matches between the Colony's resilient rookie Greenant and the BDK's Turfif, and it was a nice David versus Goliath match. And during the past year, Greenant had lost all his matches against Turfif, and he was fighting for Pride America. And he was going to all these different members of Chikara who faced off against the Turfif and find success against him. He was trying to find that right submission to beat Turfif with, and he found it. It was a modified version of what Lightning Mike Quackenbush called the Chikara Special, and it's called the Chikara Special Green, and he won that match with said move in 12 minutes and 27 seconds. And that match, I give out of 5 a 4. And the next match, well, it was a comedy match. Archibald Peck versus Colt Cabana, two brilliant comedy geniuses in one match. And in one corner we had Archibald Peck's manager Veronica and Colt Cabana, which was the mascot of Archibald Peck, and it was a little pun joke on his opponent Colt Cabana, and it was a giant bunny wearing a Colt Cabana singlet. And the match, like I said, it was a comedy match, left, right, and center. And there was some good comedy moments and some good wrestling moves, and it was and Colt Cabana, who has been up in the WWE as Scotty Goldman, won the match in 11 minutes and 34 seconds. And he won by some shenanigans behind the referee's back and got the 3 count. And also at this event, before I go on the last 3 matches, the third important who was one of a tag team in Chikara of Asphidian and Amasis was going to say wondering what the state of the union addressed for what's going to happen to that tag team before Amasis said because of his injury he's got to retire, and Asphidian turned his back on him after a little dance segment, and the fans were shocked that Asphidian turned his back on his longtime friend and tag team partner because he was the weak link. And now going on, the next match was the handicapped hero Gregory Iron, who has cerebral palsy and been wrestling with it and showing people that people with disabilities can do stuff. He was facing against Chikara Pro's mainstay Rudo Icarus, aka the worst in the world, and it was a good match. It was showing who is the better man in the ring. And downside, Gregory Iron lost the match, but it was a moral victory for people with disabilities, seeing a man who inspired everyone to do your best in anything. And after the match, Grana Kuma, who is a Chikara mainstay, left Chikara for about 16 months, and he was collecting his revenge on Icarus because Icarus and his other tag team partners kicked him out of Fist, and it was leading up for a few matches earlier for the past few months here in 2012, which I highly recommend. Pick up some good events this year, and both I give the Colt Cabana and Archibald Peck match 2 out of 5, while the Icarus and Gregory Iron match I'll give it 3.5 stars out of 5. And now, if you want to talk about a great brawl, ECW type brawl, this match I'm going to talk about now was a Lucha de Presses match. And believe it or not, if you know what it is, it's a betting match. Like what I always do, I always bet my hair on everything I do now. It's against the British Abdiakuric, or the BDK, or it's German for the Brotherhood of the Cross, of Aries and Tim Donst against the Spectral Envoy of Hollow Wicked and Ultimate Blackman. Like I said, this event was in the ECW arena, so why not do a create a tribute to the ECW arena and have a grade A brawl? And this match was full of passion and hatred for each other, each tag team, and this match was for the I Have Here and Tim Don's hair versus the mask of Hollow Wicked and Ultraman Black, but the loser who gets pinned will give up their item. And the Special Envoy won the match in 12 minutes and 47 seconds, and it was a nice match. And I'm gonna give this match maybe out of 5. I get a 4.2 because it was lacking some ECW moments, like the match between the Human Suplex Machine Taz and Bam Bam Bigelow when they went through the entranceway ramp to the ring. And now the final moment match of this event was for the Grand Championship of Chikara. Was for the 12 Lights Tournament because Chikara lost a friend and brother, twin brother Larry Sweeney, and this match involved Eddie Kingston from Yonkers with his tag team, his mentor Tommy Dreamer against Mike Quackenbush, the man who helped create Chikara Pro and train so many great students of wrestling, including his tag team partners Jigsaw. And this match was full of passion, desire, and the love of the fallen 12 Large. It was all about the heart, the passion, the desire. Like I said, it's gonna be final. Who is gonna be the first grand champion of Chikara Pro? Could it be the maestro of the West Wrestle Factory, or one of the best friends of Larry Sweeney, to become the Grand Summit? The winner of the 12 Large Summit and the Grand Championship of the Grand Champion, of Chikara Pro. And during that match, everyone who was in Chikara from day one to present came around and cheered on the combatants. And some people in that match who were around the ring have won King of Trios, Ray the Bolare, the Young Lions Cup, the Campeonato Parejas, the tag team championship. They were gonna be there to see who is gonna be the first ever grand champion. And after 2 Back to the Future, Eddie Kingston became the first ever grand champion of Chikara. Since then, he's taken all comers, left, right, and center, and he said that, and I quote, he put the challenge for wrestlers from WWE and TNA, including John Cena, CM Punk, Triple H, and AJ Styles, before claiming that no one can touch the Chikara. And it was, to me, that match shows you the passion and desire. Out of 5, I give it 5. And coming up, right now, well, believe it or not, my time's up. So I'll see you one at any given time. Wow. I'll see you one real soon.